Alright, hello everyone and welcome to our coverage of MLG Providence, maybe? I guess so. Alright, that works, yeah. I'm David Wave Babies Kirk.
I'm Henry Hanks Compson.
And we are going to be bringing to you a match between KawaiiRice and FnaticMsiKawaiiRice. Going to be starting it up right now. KawaiiRice spawning in the bottom hand position as the red Terran, and over here in the left hand corner is VileSpanishiwa. VileSpanishiwa, you know, I've actually met him in real life, and you've seen him. You were at MLG Raleigh with me. He's a really cool guy. He's genuinely really nice. I walked up to him and I was like, dude, FnaticMsiKawaiiRice, your build, man. It was amazing. He turns to me and he goes, I know. It was great.
Ooh, well,
it was great.
We're having a little GG contest.
Oh, alright, well that's the game.
Yeah. Wow.
Alright, well, took an interesting turn there, a bit anticlimactic.
Ooh, I do hope they're joking, but
yeah, that would be not that great of a map. But all right, so KawaiiRice, FnaticMsiKawaiiRice, both very good players. FnaticMsiKawaiiRice, of course, famous for the old FnaticMsiKawaiiRice build, coincidentally named after FnaticMsiKawaiiRice, where you just don't get gas for pretty much the entire game until like 20 or 30 minutes in. Actually, it's not until 20 or 30 minutes in. It's until you get 2 bases, full saturation, then you get 4 gases at the same time. It's not a build that really works anymore.
No, it was always like, it was one of those things that the Reddit community, for example, picked up on and ran with it because it was a really cool, innovative style that got FnaticMsiKawaiiRice a lot of good ladder results and some good online cups.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that sort of like mech TVP or that sort of thing, whereby it's a bit gimmicky, and if all you can do is that, people will figure out quite quickly.
Yeah.
But you know.
But at the same time, I think that FnaticMsiKawaiiRice was a really important part of how the Zerg metagame has developed. He showed that you could protect your natural expansion with a fast expand without everything that everyone thought that you needed to protect it. So, people took the FnaticMsiKawaiiRice build and sort of started refining it more and more until they just figured out the bare minimum that you need to protect yourself.
There's the idea of lots of queens and lots of spine crawlers, and not necessarily not using speedlings as the main point of your defense. That's what it was. And to be fair, he's a great player, great macro player just by himself. I mean, he got to Grandmasters, but as a good young North American player because he was good at macro and micro and decision making, not because of his innovative build.
Yeah,
that was part of it, but he's a good player non-stop, and he's capable of doing other things as well. Yeah,
I'm really excited for where he'll go. I'd really like to see FnaticMsiKawaiiRice become one of the better players. Right now, he's still in school. I believe he's in high school right now, actually, which makes me kind of sad about how terrible I am at this game compared to him. But, no, I'm excited about where he'll go. I think that he's got a lot of potential. He's a very creative player.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good young North American players that are sort of showing themselves. I mean, traditionally, like, North American scene, there's always been a bit of sort of, I suppose I could say abuse sort of thrown at it, that the American players don't really match up to the Koreans or even the Europeans. But, in terms of one country producing a lot of good results, America and Canada does quite a good job. Yeah,
they started doing a lot better, especially since StarCraft 2 has come out. But right now, talking about the game, KawaiiRice with 2 Marines and 1 SCV up here. Only 2 Zerglings out for FnaticMsiKawaiiRice, so he's going to need to produce something else to protect, but this Queen should pop out rather quickly. The Queen up here is going to pop out and actually getting a Roach Warren. So going to be, he's expecting some sort of mech play from KawaiiRice, which is exactly what's coming. Has FnaticMsiKawaiiRice seen this, or is he just blind countering it? I think that he just recognizes what's going on.
Yeah, well, it's the one gas into one of the most standard openings of all time now, which is just the reactor Hellion expansion into, well, it could be Blue Flame or some kind of Marauder Pressure. These are pretty standard builds now from Terran versus Zerg.
Yep. FnaticMsiKawaiiRice going for that Creep Tumor first. Always nice to see that. You don't necessarily need that Larva Inject right away. So going for that Creep Tumor can help you start spreading things between your Natural and your Expo. Just start spreading across the map. Zergling doing a bit of scouting, seeing, no, he hasn't expanded to the gold. Surprise, surprise. But not too much going on other than that. KawaiiRice getting this expansion getting ready. 2 Marines actually pushing in here, but 1 Queen does beat 2 Marines.
Oh my god, what?
Whoa.
KawaiiRice is doing quite interesting, but actually putting some pressure on here with the Hellions. He's probably going to look to try and snipe a drone, but knifing out with the roaches.
7 roaches.
Yeah. Still pulling the drones away to make sure that he didn't realise there's so many roaches on the way, but as soon as these pop out, then KawaiiRice has to back off a long, long way.
Yeah, and actually, I think FnaticMsiKawaiiRice should be able to push all the way. Currently 47 supply versus 39. For 6 minutes and 20 seconds in, that's a lot of supply. Of course, it is just because roaches are not very supply efficient. Overlord says hi to these Marines.
And KawaiiRice only has 1 Marauder out. He actually chose to go for Marines from his Tech Lab barracks, which I found really bizarre. And these roaches, Marauders are now just in time. Really good timing on KawaiiRice's bunker. But, nice overall scout. He sniped it down. Wow. Really big deal, actually, because these roaches versus one Marauder with half health are going to do a huge amount of damage.
Oh my god, once the supply depot goes down, KawaiiRice will be supply blocked. Only 2 Marauders out and 2 Marines. Oh my god, these roaches are just doing so much damage. And it was beautiful micro by VileSpanishiwa. He's only lost 1 roach so far. Bunker's going up. This Overlord helping so much with the scouting. Reactor goes down. Oh my god.
I can't remember if VileSpanishiwa pushed up earlier there, because I don't think he realised how much of an advantage he had. Like,
yeah, he's in such a good position right now. Lots of SCVs being pulled.
Nice sniping that one Marauder on low health. Like they can outrange these roaches with the SCV support, but it's probably going to be able to force the roaches to retreat now with that bunker. But
just so much damage from VileSpanishiwa, and that whole time he only produced a couple of lings, got another queen out. Right now, in terms of workers, 38 drones versus 24 SCVs.
The roaches managed to go around the bunker actually.
Every SCV feels incredible play from VileSpanishiwa. Just so nice, killing off one more SCV. 11 workers killed from VileSpanishiwa. 8 for KawaiiRice. Where did he get the... he had some Hellions over here. They're able to come in and kill stuff over here. But very nice play from VileSpanishiwa.
Definitely, but just look at the supply differences. Here's the thing, is in that KawaiiRice is only just now, it's just now putting his orbital command over, and he mentioned a supply depot, a bunker, 2 bunkers I think, or 1 bunker, sorry, and the other one's just been salvaged, and just a lot of tech. Like most of his Hellions are dead now as well, and really good play by VileSpanishiwa, not overcommitting, but at the same time being really aggressive with the units he had and recognizing the weakness. Yeah,
that's the type of creative play from VileSpanishiwa that I was talking about earlier. That type of just really smart, really clever, just genuinely creative play where he knows that he can bring out those couple of roaches and there really won't be that much from KawaiiRice to protect it, and he's able to do that much damage and just be completely safe to drone behind it. So very nice play from VileSpanishiwa, getting that hatchery down, probably going to be expanding sometime soon. But yeah, it's nice play from VileSpanishiwa so far.
Well, yeah, I mean, just looking from a Terran point though, KawaiiRice just realising, I think, that maybe he might be slightly behind after all that damage he took, choosing to skip potentially getting tanks and going straight for medevacs with lots of Marines, producing 4 Marines at the time now. Well, he's got double reactor barracks and Tech Lab going down, and combat shields just finishing. He's probably looking to do some sort of timing attack when he's first. Well, he's going to switch the reactor onto the starport and get 2 medevacs out, and maybe do some drop play, which would be quite cool. Close positions on this map. It's so easy to be able to drop, pick up, come back, drop again.
Yeah,
and snipe off any buildings. I mean,
speaking of drop play, though, look what VileSpanishiwa is getting. Ventral sacks right now. Not something you see a lot of, or pretty much any Zerg player is getting against Terran, but he is getting ventral sacks, getting burrow, centrifugal hooks. He's such a creative player.
He's got the Roach Warren out and Baneling Nest, upgrading Baneling speed as well. Those Banelings and Roaches are probably, I'd say, 2 of the best things to be dropping on Terran base, because they're not that expensive. It's not like you're dropping Overlord and Pestilence or anything.
Yeah.
But they force the Terran to move back and forth, and
Yeah, as long as, a Zerg player that can keep the Terran player on his back foot is a Zerg player that's probably going to be able to win the game, or at least do quite well. Right now, KawaiiRice pushing out with a lot of bio units, although Baneling speed is 55 seconds from finishing right now. It's going to be difficult for VileSpanishiwa to hold this off. Actually, KawaiiRice getting a supply advantage right now.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where it's come from. I mean, VileSpanishiwa is attacking really, really heavily. Really, 4 or 5 upgrades at once.
Yeah.
And straight into another one as well, and straight into air upgrade.
9 Banelings out though. Zerglings going in for the surround. Will he be able to make contact with these Banelings? Nice, beautiful positioning from KawaiiRice. But so many Banelings almost making contact.
Marauders though, just the amount of, it's like 6 6 Banelings to kill 1 Marauder.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that was not a good engagement for VileSpanishiwa at all.
Nope, dropping back down. KawaiiRice, he's going to be able to just do so much damage to this hatchery, and VileSpanishiwa isn't aware of it right now. All these Zerglings trying to go in here and kill them off, but Zerglings are terrible in those narrow chokes, and he just picks right back up and doesn't lose anything.
Yeah, it's correctly identifying the lack of a Mutilus here at the moment, which is going to really force VileSpanishiwa onto the defensive. I mean, with drop play, and Zerg's kind of inadequate, and coming only from Queens, he's not going to be able to do a lot. He's not going to be able to force the issue. He's got probably yeah, I mean, these drops are going to be able to do a lot of damage, and just keep harassing, picking up the odd thing here or there. Like, 1, 2 Zerglings die, and that's all that matters. Picked up, no damage done, fly off, drop them down, heal them up again, go back in. And at the same time, first tank's on the way, pushing out, choosing to use that, use that aggression to shield the main attack. That said, FnaticMsiKawaiiRice going some drops for himself. That's quite cool.
Yeah, he is getting prepared to do some drops. Actually pretty massive drops, but at the same time, his gold base is getting pushed, and he really needs to defend his gold base. Is he going to dedicate to this drop?